Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are safe and healthy. So, today we are going to learn how to write letter. So, firstly, we will see what is a letter. So, a letter is a written message sent by one person to another. In other words, a letter is a piece of conversation in written between two people. A letter is a message that is written down or printed on paper and usually put in an envelope and sent to somebody. In short, we can say a letter is a written message, printed or handwritten, that is sent to someone by other through post or mail or in some other way. So, what is a letter? A letter is a written message sent by one person to another, and it can be printed or handwritten. Now we will see types of letter. So there are two types of letter. They are formal letter and informal letter. So what is formal letter? So formal letter is written for business or professional purposes with a specific object in mind. It uses simple language which is easy to read and interpret. What is an informal letter? An informal letter, also referred to as a friendly letter, it is a personal letter written to friends or relatives. It is written in a personal fashion. So, what is a formal letter? Formal letter is written for business or professional purposes, and informal letter is written to friends or relatives. Now we will see the difference between formal and informal letter. So first point, formal letter, it is written for business or professional purposes with a specific object in mind, and it uses simple language which is easy to read and interpret. And on the other side, informal letters are written to friends and relatives for personal communication and require a casual or emotional tone. Secondly, the size of a formal letter should be concise, and the size of informal letter can be lengthier. Thirdly, formal letters are used for writing letters to business contacts, that is partners, suppliers, customers, clients in college or institute, etc. And on the other hand, we write informal letters to friends, relatives, etc. In your syllabus, only informal letter is coming. So we will be seeing what is informal letter and how to write informal letter. So what is an informal letter? As we have seen that informal letters are written to friends and relatives, and it is also referred to as friendly letter. We can also say that an informal letters are exchange of information between people who know each other very well, like parents, friends and other family members. They are written to share personal information, to make requests, for giving advice, to offer gratitude, to apologize or to ask something or to take permission. There are few topics for which we write informal letter. They are inviting a friend for a ceremony, say for a birthday, or for calling a friend for a trip or holiday, or for inviting for a marriage, or congratulating a friend for his success or achievement, etc. In all these topics, we use informal letter. Now we will see guidelines for writing informal letter. So firstly, The address of the sender is written at the top on the left hand side of the page. Then date is written on the left hand side just below the sender's address. Then under the date, salutation, that is dear friend, dear uncle, etc. is written. After that, the body is the main part of the letter. It is started under the salutation. Body contains all the information you want to give. After writing the body of the letter, yours sincerely, your lovingly is written on the left hand side. And lastly, name of the sender is written below yours sincerely, yours lovingly. As you can see in the format, firstly the address of the sender is written, below that date is mentioned, then salutation, that is dear, is written, and then the body, that is the main part of the letter, gets started, and that body contains all the information we want to give. And if the body is lengthier, then we write it in paragraph form, and after that we write yours sincerely or your lovingly, and then name of the sender. Now we have to remember some points while writing an informal letter. So first point, no commas should be placed at the end of the lines in address, date, salutation and subscription. Secondly, the format of the date can differ. It can be written as July 28, 20XX in place of X. Whichever year is going on, we have to mention that, or as 28th July 20XX. Thirdly, the tone of the message should be personal and friendly. And fourthly, the body of the letter should be clear, precise and coherent with appropriate grammar, spelling and punctuation. Now we will see one example of informal letter. So your question is, you are Aniket. You stood first in the karate competition and gave a party. You want to share your feelings of joy with your friend Amrish. So write a letter to him. So Aniket has firstly mentioned his address. He has written as 210, Adarsh Nagar, Ambala. Then we will be leaving one line and we will be writing the date. Whichever date you are writing, that date should be mentioned in the letter. And after that, leave one line and he is writing to Amresh. So he has written, Dear Amresh, you will be glad to know that I stood first in karate competition. I got a trophy. My relatives, friends and teachers congratulated me on my success. I was overjoyed. I gave a party in the evening. I missed you very much at that time. I will send you my photographs. So this is a body. This is the information which Aniket wants to give to Amrish. Lastly, he has written yours sincerely, Aniket. So this is how we write an informal letter. I hope students you understood how to write an informal letter. Thank you.